So you find yourself in an open relationship, and what you find out is your partner is way more attractive than you are. And so they get to have relationships with many different people. She does or he does, and they meet guys and girls. And you, on the other hand, meet maybe once a year. What gives? What do you do in that situation? So this video, this 10-minute video is going to be about that, but let me give you some key takeaways. Number one, support equals love. Remember always that you are in an open relationship, not because of the open door or open zipper policy. It doesn't mean you get to fuck around. It doesn't mean you're in it because of lack of commitment. You're in it because you genuinely love your partner. It's all about unconditional love, which is your genuine wanting, your genuine desire for your beloved's happiness, well-being, and actualization. Anything that's not that wanting for their actualization, such as jealousy, envy, possessiveness, is a demonstration of your lack of love for them. You don't want them to pursue what actualizes them, doing what they want, with people that they want, with activities that they want, regardless of your involvement. You're not wanting that for them is a demonstration of your lack of support, lack of love. Number two thing, if you can't fix it, feature it. There are a lot of reasons, many different reasons, people believe they're unattractive. But remember that the internet taught us one thing. It's that anything about you which you don't find particularly attractive, there are communities of people that are into those things, that have kinks and fetishes for those things. So if you're not going to endeavor to better yourself at it, if you can't fix it, feature it. I can't be anyone else. I can be me. I can't be anything but Asian, so I'm gonna feature my Asian-ness or my roan-ness. The things that make me me, I'm gonna feature it. There's nobody else like it. Number three thing is TTMP, DWYL, GLLR. What does that mean? Talk to more people. Do what you love and get laid like a rock star. Not do what others love so you can appease them, so you can get laid by them. No, do what you love. Endeavor going after things you enjoy. And as a result, you'll meet people that will gravitate towards you because of that energy or commonality, and you'll get laid like a rock star. If you haven't seen me already, if you haven't met me, my name's Roan John. I'm the head instructor at Great Relationships University at greatrelationshipsu.com. I've been a dating coach initially, transitioned into a relationship consultant. I have the #1 Tantra therapy, if not the world, the US at least. And I've been in wonderful and happy, open relationships. And I can tell you a few things. #1 thing we have to address is the idea of jealousy versus envy. From a video I posted a long time ago, and I got a comment from this individual. He said, "What I experience is not really jealousy, but envy. There's the fear that your lover never returns. But I never believe they were there in the first place. My low self-confidence then feeds into envy, as I know there's a vast differential in opportunity between men and women. A good-looking man can struggle to find a woman. A good-looking woman will never struggle to find a man. If there was parity of opportunity in an open relationship, there would be no envy. But there is no parity. There is imbalance. So how can the man in an open relationship make the situation equal and avoid envy?" So let me address a couple of things that he said there. And this applies to you as a woman or a man. Not only women can become more attractive than men. There are a lot of relationships where the men are way more attractive than the woman. Not because the woman is ugly, but because the man has a lot of attractants. What is jealousy and what is envy? Jealousy is a compounded emotion, not a primary one. We've talked about this a lot. Jealousy is a compound emotion of number one, fear of loss, number two, the rage you feel from that fear of loss. So whenever you feel fear of loss and you get angry because you feel that fear of loss, that's what jealousy is. How do you prove that to yourself? Look at any situation in which you're jealous. And in that situation, do you not feel fear of loss? Every situation, you feel fear of loss, whether you know it or not, and whether you admit it to yourself or not. That's what jealousy is. But what is envy? Envy is your desire and rage that other people have what you don't have. You're wanting what other people have. And this gentleman, he said that he feels envy. He was mistaking the definitions. He didn't have a clear, distinct definition of what jealousy and envy is, and I'm clarifying it for you. He feels jealousy because he has fear of loss with the person whom he loves, because they're way more attractive than him and can have many relationships with many different people. And that's fantastic and good. So what do you do in this situation? What you do in this situation is you go back to the fundamentals. In the beginning of this video, what did I say an open relationship is about? An open relationship is not about fucking around or not having commitment, which is what most people think an open relationship is. Actually, it's much more amazing than that. It's much more ethical than that. I'm not going to call it ethical open relationship. Open relationship is the most ethical thing you can do because it's a thing founded on love. If you want a relationship based on love, there are many different kinds of relationships not founded on love, and that's completely okay if at the outset you do not presume it's about love. But if you're in a relationship with the presumption that it's about love, then you have to go back to the fundamentals of your relationship. The fundamentals being love, which is your genuine desire and wanting for your beloved's happiness, well-being, and actualization. What is actualization? Actualization is they're pursuing something that they want, that they like, that they would like for them, and then actualizing it is bringing it into actualization, putting it into actuality, becoming closer and closer to its actuality. That is what actualization is. So they're doing something, whatever it is, they're doing something because they like the outcome, they want the desire, the reason that they're doing it, whatever reason their reason is, whatever their reason is for that. And you're wanting that for them because it makes them happy. It makes them feel fulfilled. You want that for them, regardless of whether or not you're involved. Whether who the person they're doing that activity with. And whether or not it's in the same bed in which you're sleeping. Are you catching what I'm saying? Are you catching what I'm putting down? Whomever they're doing those activities with, you must be their number one supporter. You must support them. It's not because you have to support them for the relationship to be successful. It's because you love them, therefore you support them. Support, remember, equals love. That is what love is. That is what a loving relationship is. Remember that this is a relationship fundamentally based and presumed to be about love, about your love for that person. So if this is a loving relationship, then love has to be the primary consideration. Understand? Let's leave that alone for now. Back to the fundamentals. You love them, therefore you support them in their endeavors, whether or not you're involved. If they're meeting lots of people because they're so attractive and they want those outcomes, they enjoy spending time with those people, regardless of whether you're invited, regardless of whether you're involved, regardless of whether you're in the same place or separate place, if they become fulfilled by it, if it makes them happy, you want that for them. That is what love is. A lot of people are not going to grasp this. You need to grasp this. You need to grasp that this is a relationship based on love. This is not a relationship based on real estate, not on finance, not on wealth. This is a relationship based on love. It's not a relationship based on ownership, which is what monogamy is. Let the monogamous people deal with that. This is a relationship based on your love for the person you're wanting for what makes them fulfilled and actualized and happy. So do that. Go back to the fundamentals. You shouldn't feel jealousy. Some people are saying, don't yuck my yum. I want jealousy in my relationship. Yes, I am yucking your yum. Yes, I'm telling you, jealousy is a demonstration of your lack of love. If you're in a relationship fundamentally based on love, with the presumption it's about love, jealousy shouldn't be a part of it. Do you understand? Number 3 thing is, the gentleman asks, how do you then make the relationship equal? Let me tell you something. You do not want that relationship to be equal, even in the sense of attractiveness. Remember in the beginning, what I told you was many different people have many things about them that they find unattractive, but there are a lot of people that have fetishes for those particular things. So if you can't fix it, feature it. If I were you, if there's something about you that you don't like, endeavor to get yourself to a place where you like that. If you can't fix it, feature it. I can't be black. I can't be white. I can only be me. So I'm going to say, I am this type of person. I am this. Take it or leave it. It's the most respectful thing I can do for you. To say, take it or leave it. It's okay. If you don't want it, I wouldn't want you to force yourself into it. If you can't fix it, feature it. I featured myself so much, I referred to myself as this particular Asian fella, long-haired. Hair's pretty long, right? If you can't fix it, feature it. And I like that particular brand. So how do you make it equal? What I would encourage you to do not want for it to be equal. Want for their happiness instead. And for yourself, do what makes you happy. TTMP, DWYL, GLLR. Talk to more people. You need to be talking to more people so you can find those people that are in those particular things about you. Do you understand? Yes, if they're a woman, when they're a woman and they look good, they're going to be attractive instantaneously. But for the man, there are a lot of things that are attractants that they can be attractive about. Work on those things. Know what women are attracted to. Work on understanding psychology of women. Work on recognizing the psychology of attraction, and you will get laid like a rock star. Do what you love and get laid like a rock star as a result. Don't do what other people love. Do what you love. And you'll find people that will gravitate towards you because you're a happy fella. And they also have commonalities with you. In the combination of you're doing what you love and talking to more people, you'll inevitably find people who will be into those things. So that's my training for today. Let's recap. The takeaway is support equals love. Love equals support. If you love them, you support them for what actualizes them. Love is your genuine desire for their happiness, well-being, and actualization. Number 2 takeaway, if you can't fix it, feature it. If you're not going to endeavor to better yourself to achieve the thing that you would like for yourself, feature it. Or you can feature on the way. You can even feature yourself working on yourself. Number 3, TTMP, DWYL, GLLR. Talk to more people in combination with doing what you love will result in your getting laid like a rock star. Remember that jealousy is a compound emotion of fear of loss combined with the rage you feel from that fear of loss. which is demonstration of what? The opposite of love. Envy is your rage because the pain you feel because you want what others have and you don't have it. So how do you make it? So how you solve this is you go back to the fundamentals. How do you make the relationship equal? You don't. You don't try to make the relationship equal. You work on you. You do what makes you happy. As a result, you become more attractive to the person you love because you're confident, you love yourself, and women and men love people who are they're not going to emotionally blackmail you because they have so much fucking inhibitions. They're not going to emotionally blackmail you because you're being attractive to so many people. No, they're working on themselves and they're doing things that makes them happy and you become incredibly attractive because of that. Any emotional manipulation because you have a fear of loss, you have an insecurity, or you have envy, you have jealousy, will make you disgusting to that person. And it's going to be very, very hard for you to change that. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below or send me a message. If you want a course on becoming more attractive, getting more understanding psychology of people, understanding the psychology of the male-female dynamic, understanding psychology of open relationships, and being organized and systematic and successful, I have a course, Successful Open Relationship, SOR course on relationship. Go to greatrelationshipsyou.com or the link in my bio or the link under this video, and you'll find that. This is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below, share this video with other people. It'll make the world a better place for all of us. And I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.